Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Saxlingham. Right, so thank you to everybody that pointed out that there is somewhere to buy products on this map. It's at the warehouse. So there was one on the Hutan Pantai series actually on that map, and probably on many other maps as well, but yeah, I didn't realise there was one on this map, but there is, so that is excellent news. That means I can go ahead if I want to with the cereal factory without too much expense. The products no doubt are still quite expensive to buy, but yeah, here we go at the shop at the warehouse down here, which is where I go. This is the farmers market sell point, and basically most of the sell points on the map are here. But yeah, I just didn't even think about maybe there was somewhere to buy products somewhere, and here we go. So there's the warehouse here. Oh dear. Yeah, basically I think you can buy pretty much any product that you want from here if you need them for another production, so that is excellent news. That means I can purchase the it was raisins that I think I need, and chocolate. So there is the chocolate. So it's £8,600 a pallet, which isn't cheap, but at least I can get it. So I might still consider getting a dairy and start producing chocolate myself at some point, maybe. But at least initially, it allows me to get some chocolate products in the cereal production going. And yeah, there's the raisins as well. There you go. Slightly cheaper for the raisins, but still quite expensive. So yeah, not a very profitable way of doing it, but at least I can actually start the production if I want to. But I do need to purchase the cereal factory first, which is not cheap either. It is about 240,000, I think, for factories. Which one is it? Cereal factory, though. Yeah, 240,000. So yes, a lot of you said it's not the most profitable production to go with, especially not if I'm not producing my own products like the chocolate. But at least it's something different to do. I'm quite keen to do it, and maybe I will get some cows and start producing chocolate myself, because that is the more expensive of the two products. The raisins probably more of an issue to grow the grapes and turn them into raisins. That would be quite expensive as well to do, but I could build this, this is my production area here, so I could build it there and start producing some cereal. And yes, you can see I am producing my own honey, so I don't need to buy that. The honey is in production slowly. I've got a bit of a pallet spawned there, so yeah, that's excellent news anyway. So thanks to everyone that pointed that out. I can sort of think about doing that more seriously now that I know that I can get all the products. And obviously I'll be growing my own oats and corn that we need as well for that. Right, so back to today's jobs. The helper's currently still going on this contract here. This is just a sowing contract for Walter to try and increase the field discounts for him again, since we bought some land from him before. It's drilling this field with grass. Interesting, there's tram lines in a grass field. I don't know why there is on that field, none of the others, but anyway. Yes, so are there any more contracts that I can do today? There are bale wrapping jobs, cultivating. I don't want to do too big a job because I would like to move forward. Actually, what time is it? Oh yeah, it's almost 5 PM, so we are getting to the stage I think where I want to move time on to the next day. I might do another job, but most of them are not for Walter, so kind of puts me off a bit. I'm trying to get Walter's jobs up again, because David's jobs are already up to the limit, so that's fine. What I'll do, I think I'll just take over on this tractor and I'll finish this job off. Let's get the guidance steering on. There we go. I'll finish off the drilling in this field, and then we'll move time on to April. Okay, so we're here at the field now with the planter. The plan is I'm going to do half of it as corn and half of it as sunflowers, I think, because I haven't really got enough land to do everything. Just not enough fields to do a full field of different crops. So what I'll do the first half of the field as corn, and I'll do the other half as canola. So half of it will go into the oil mill for processing into sunflower oil, and the other half will be for potentially for the cereal factory if and when I get that built. But I need 240,000 in the bank, or ideally more than that, in order to build that production. So and I also need some money to fund buying the chocolate and the raisins if I need them as well. So it could be a while before we actually get to that stage, but it's still going to take a few months for the crop to grow anyway and get harvested. So yeah, there's no major rush for it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Going to hopefully use the corn for that production and use the other half of the sunflowers for the oil mill. Just got to keep an eye though on the field. I'm going to get the helper to do it. The helper's doing this obviously at the moment, and I've just got to keep an eye on that to make sure it doesn't go too far, because I want to do roughly half and half of the two different crops. I'm hoping it'll probably run out of seed, maybe, or fertiliser before at some point, and then I'll probably swap over then if I don't notice it beforehand. But yeah, hopefully it will be about half and half, so I can show you on the map. So I do sort of half the field corn and the other half the side of it will be sunflowers. And then I've got one more field which is over here, 41. That one's going to be soybeans. So that way I get quite a good variety of different crops. We've already got the canola here and here, the sugar beet, oats and wheat planted there. So yeah, not a bad mix of crops. It would be nice to have maybe field 10 as well, or field 9, one of those two. That would be nice to add to my land as well. When we get a 35% discount with Walter, I'll look at buying that maybe, but they are not cheap. Even with a discount, this is like £500,000 for field 9, and probably more than that for field 10. Yeah. So yeah, not cheap. But yeah, I would like to get that. Right, I'll use the other Unimog now, which is here, and I'll not get the rolling started yet because there's not enough of the crop planted. But what I do need to do is get the sprayer on, and we'll go and spray the two fields that we planted last time that we've already got growing with herbicide. So that's the sugar beet field, and I think it was this field here next to the yard that we did. Yeah, the oat field, that's right. Yeah, this one here. That one is, I think, going to have weeds in it, although I don't know for sure. I will check it before I start spraying to make sure there are actually weeds in the field, but I think there are. Right, and we also need to change that from liquid fertiliser to herbicide, but yeah, let's just check the weeds. This one, field 7, does it actually have weeds? No, it doesn't. Okay, we don't need to do that one, but field 3 does have weeds. See, that's interesting. I don't know why that would be. That one doesn't, this one does. But anyway, I'm not complaining, it saves me a job. So yeah, we'll get field 3 sprayed with herbicide once I've swapped the liquid fertiliser over for the herbicide. I think that is an IBC of herbicide over there, so I can unload it over here and then refill without having to purchase anything, hopefully, depending on how much we've got in there. I think there should be enough though, because I've got the spot spraying on, so should be enough in that IBC to do the whole field, I think. So yeah, I'll get it filled up now. Just make sure it gets the right one in. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Even though I'm close to the herbicide, it's taken that one. Okay, I'll have to drop this somewhere else and then come back round. How annoying. Let's drop it over here. There we go. Now it will not take that one. We'll get the herbicide this time. There we go. And I'll go and spray field number 3. Okay, so I just noticed actually that my sprayer has somehow deleted its thing that I had on it, the, what do you call it? This thing, the weed seeker and the, well, these two things I had on it. I've already paid for these, so what I've done is I've added the money back in because I've already bought them on the sprayer. They were already on the sprayer. They got removed when the precision farming did its update, and I decided playing again without updating it, and it deleted it. So I'm not cheating there. I did already buy them, so I don't think I should have to pay for them again because it's just a glitch because of the fact that it updated, that they got deleted. So I don't think that's a cheat there to have them back again because I never deleted them. They just disappeared on their own. So that's what I've done, and I also need to now buy another pallet of herbicide because obviously that one used up a lot faster than it should have done. I won't add the money back in for this. I will do it a bit, I'm not too worried about it, but I do believe I should have be allowed to add the money back in for the sprayer because I already owned them and they got removed, like I say, when the mod updated. So there we go. We'll have a full, well, not a full tank, but we'll have a full IBC of herbicide, and that should now last a lot longer because I thought it was going down a bit fast, and I suddenly realised, oh yes, the sprayer must have lost its thing because of when the mod or the DLC updated. So that is why. Anyway, back to the field now, and I will hopefully not use as much from now on. As you'll have seen there, the helper ran out of fertiliser, so I went to refill it, and I've now switched over to sunflowers. I'm hoping it will just continue and start planting the rest of the field with sunflowers, not try and go over what it's already done with the corn. Oh, good. You can see as well the sunflowers don't require as much fertiliser on the left-hand side there. It's not putting as much in, so that's good. That means we might have enough fertiliser left in the tank now to do the rest of the whole field without running out, maybe, if we're lucky. But yeah, it was using a lot of fertiliser for the corn. As you can see there, it's gone green, which is high nitrogen, and the orange it's doing now is quite a lot lower, which is nice to see. It's going to be a little bit less expensive to plant. So yeah, roughly half and half then the field. So yeah, roughly half and half there between the corn on this side and the sunflowers on this side. So it's probably slightly more sunflowers actually looking at it now, but yeah, roughly half and half. So corn, like I say, will be used in the cereal production potentially, and then the rest will be put into sunflower oil in the mill. Right, okay, so back to what I was doing, which was the spraying for the time being. So let's go with that again. Not too much more to do now. I think just one more pass actually, and then the field will be complete. And then I will go and get the roller and start rolling behind the planter.
Sunrise in West Virginia, sleep talking on the front porch, running barefoot to a creek. We learned to drive the van, then we prophets are brand only cold. In the middle of the night, we found bats in the loft with our flashlights. We were together, that made it alright. Like my own sister, our souls we together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever, like my own sister. Our souls we together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever.
Right, so I've done quite a bit of rolling there, and I've kind of decided to swap over with the other one, just for a bit of variety really. So the helper's going to continue the rolling now, and I'm going to head over to the planter, which is actually getting through the seed quite quickly, so it probably will need refilling. But I'm going to stop this now on the helper, and I'm going to continue with this. So there's not much more to do really, actually. It's just this corner of the field and then the headland. But I will put that onto the steering assist, and I'm just going to finish off this now on my own, and then we'll move it to the next field, and probably need to refill the seed before we go there as well. Here we are at the next field, so I'm going to get the helper going on this one. Soybeans are going to go into this field, so we don't need any fertiliser, so I haven't bothered buying any more of that. I'm just not refilling that. I'm just going to leave it with what's got left in the tank because there's not much in there. It might need a little tiny bit maybe, but it shouldn't need too much. It shouldn't use all that because soybeans don't actually take any fertiliser with precision farming. So I'll leave that going on the helper, and as you'll have seen there back at the other field that we've just been doing, I managed to get most of the headlands pretty much lined up. Just went a little bit over there with the sunflowers, but yeah, more or less I would say that's as close as we're going to get to half and half. Maybe not 100%, but it's not an exact science. It's just, I wanted to split the field roughly in half, and I think that's about done. So that side of the field is all corn, and that side is sunflowers. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It's a bit of a bigger field than field 3, so I think that makes more sense, splitting a bigger field in half rather than one of the smaller fields. And I think it looks good. And like I say, this one over here, this is going to be our soybean field, and all the rest are planted. So yeah, it's going really well. The other helper is on the roller still. I think that's doing okay. Yep, I'll leave that going. So just one final thing today I think we'll just finish off with is to jump on the lorry again and we will get some more sugar sold if the price is good. It will depend on the price. Let's just check that before we go. I don't want to sell it if it's not the best price. It might be worth waiting another month, but let's just see. Okay, yeah, it's not great actually. Might be better off waiting till May before I sell the sugar. So yeah, I think what we'll do then, I'll leave it there, and maybe next episode or in a couple of episodes' time I will sell the sugar. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.